conductor. H equal to, write down this formula. H equal to H equal to, we are generalizing this formula, 2 pi r into AL cross A perpendicular unit vector. I define these things, what is the AL and what is the A perpendicular and what is the R. Note down these things. Please note down this. Later, after that, we will do problem. 245 Akshay. Akshay. You are not responding means you are not listening in the class. In that way, I am understanding. Akshay is not responding. 245. I am noting that phone number. Akshay 245. Next. Akhil Chari. Have you note down this problem or not? 8 inputs and 3 selection lines. And we are going to get one out. This is the diagnosis having with the multiplexer. Okay. So one more, once again, the output of the multiplexer. Completed? The output of the multiplexer depends on the selection. Okay. So when, for example, remaining students.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jaising?
Yes, sir, completed.
Okay. Naveen Kumar, 1959. S0, for example, S0 is there, for example. So D0 59 is also responding. Right. That is a function of multiplex. So generally, we can say that 256. We may get one confusion. Generally, the multiplex definition. 1956. The multiplexer is used Nirad. To increase the efficiency of the communication system by allowing the transmission of data. Yes, audio and video data from completed. Did you note down that
Sir, writing, sir. 1 minute, sir.
So this is a function of the multiplexer. So this Harivanshi 244. In the power system also we are going to use the communication from two cables. The signal is passing to for example, different sounds వస్తున్నాయి ఏం చేస్తున్నాం from knowledge okay. Note down this formula in your notebook and now write the problem on this. Note down a problem. An infinite, note down. An infinitely long current carrying conductor. An infinitely long current carrying conductor is located at x equal to 2 meters, comma z equal to 2 meters, carrying a current of 5 amperes. Carrying a current of 5 amperes. Along positive y direction. An infinitely long conductor, long current carrying conductor is located at x equal to 2 meters, comma, z equal to minus 2 meters. Carrying a current of 5 amperes along positive y direction. Along positive y direction. Now calculate the magnetic field intensity. Calculate the magnetic field intensity at the origin or at some, let us take a field point, right? Let us take 3, 4, 5, like that. Let us take 3, 4, 5 and at origin. This is the problem. Okay. Now, if you observe this problem, generally, what are the derivations you have done? The conductor is placed along which axis? Where you have taken the conductor? Conductor is placed along which axis?
Z axis.
Along the Z axis. But in this problem, what he has given here is located where? X equal to 2 meters and Z equal to minus 2 meters. That means, in this case, how to identify the location of the conductor? How to identify the location of the conductor? Where it is located? X equal to 2 meters and Z equal to minus 2 meters. What it indicates? It is not indicated that the particular conductor is placed along Z axis or along Y axis or along X axis. He has given in the form of what? X equal to 2 and Z equal to minus 2. So what is the meaning of? First we have to locate this infinite conductor, where it is located. Simply if he is saying it is placed along the Z axis, directly you can take. But where it is placed? X equal to 2 meters, Z equal to 2 meters. Now how to locate this? Infinite long conductor, where it is placed? This is very, very important. So unless until you locate this conductor, you may not solve this problem. This type of the problems may ask in external examination. Okay. So now listen carefully here. So what do you mean by X equal to 2 meters? What it represents? What Z equal to minus 2 meters represents? Can you guess? In the beginning we discussed. What we discussed here? We discussed about constant coordinate surfaces. Constant coordinate surfaces cheppanu gurtundamma? Constant coordinate surfaces. What do you mean by constant coordinate surfaces and how to generate constant coordinate surfaces?
Keeping any one of the coordinate system parts.
Very good. By keeping one of the coordinate variable as a very constant and other two coordinates are changing. Okay, so just now I shared the PDF which we discussed in the beginning while discussing about these coordinate systems here. So before solving this problem, let me review this one. Constant coordinate surfaces here. How to generate the constant coordinate surfaces? The surfaces in the Cartesian, in any coordinate system, Cartesian coordinate system are easily generated by keeping one of the coordinate variable as a constant and allowing other two variable. So first is, let us keep x equal to 2. X equal to 2 as a constant, some x equal to constant. By keeping x equal to 2 as a constant and y and z are varying. Y and z are varying. Okay. So let us take here. This is our regular coordinate system axis. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. And this is z-axis. Let us observe clearly here. X equal to 2 means x equal to 1 and 2. So we are at x equal to 2. So we are at x equal to 2. And we have to keep this x equal to 2 as a constant, right? By keeping x equal to 2 as constant, which coordinates are variable here? Y and z. So y is varying. How y is varying? Parallel to y-axis. Y is varying, z is varying. Okay, like that. Y is varying and z is varying. And up to how much value you can extend this y coordinate here? We can extend this y coordinate from minus y to plus y, as well as z coordinate also minus infinity to plus infinity. So finally, if you vary this y coordinate as well as z coordinate, what we will get here? We will get a infinite. Yeah, can you guess what is the name of this? Chaptara, Verana? What is the name of this? By keeping x equal to constant and y equal to vary and z equal to vary. Hello? We can generate a which one, Amma? A sheet. As this ranging is from minus infinity to plus infinity, we can generate a which sheet, Babu? Infinite sheet or infinite plane. So the indirect meaning of x equal to 2 is nothing but it is a what? A sheet, an infinite plane or infinite sheet. Okay. So let me take this x equal to 2 plane. Yeah. So this is x equal to 3 plane. Observe this. This is x equal to 3 plane. X equal to 3 is like this. X equal to 3 is like this. So similarly, this is a what? A plane like structure or a sheet like structure, an infinite plane. And another one, what he has given? X equal to 2. And another one is what? Z equal to minus 2. So Z equal to minus 2 means it is also an infinite sheet. Suppose if you take in this diagram, this one is what? Imagine 3-dimensional. What is this? This is what? This is which plane, Babu? This is which plane? Tell me. This is which plane? Z equal to?
Z is equal to 5 plane.
Z equal to 5 plane. Z equal to 5 plane will be look like this. Z equal to 5 plane will be look like this. Now, come to the point now. So we have to draw x equal to 2 and z equal to minus 2 on the same diagram. Same diagram. And these two, let us take x equal to, let us take this is x equal to 3. X equal to 3. Now let me draw z equal to minus 3 on the same diagram. Z equal to means z equal to 3. Y is, x is varying and z is varying. X is varying and z is varying. Finally, they will intersect at a common point, right? They will intersect at a common point. Now, can you guess what is the intersection of these two common points here? Chaptara? This is like a z equal to 3, and this is like a x equal to 3. Okay. Now the intersection of these two constant infinite planes results in what?
Lines.
Yeah, results here line. Results a line. That means this problem is related to infinite line. Okay, this problem is related to infinite line. Instead of giving the line is along the z-axis or the line is along the y-axis, what he has given here, he has given, and I also gave the point intersection of two constant surface form a line. Intersection of two constant surface form a line. X equal to 2 means one constant surface. Z equal to -2 means another constant surfaces. Okay, once if you understand these things, now now if you take z equal to 3 and x equal to 3, we can form a line called like this. Now can you guess this line is parallel to which axis? This line is parallel to which axis in this?
Y-axis.
Y-axis. Okay, as y is missing, compulsory the line is parallel to which axis? Y-axis, such that you should understand. Okay, so this beginning class is very, very important to solve the problem. Okay, so after completion of this, let me solve the problem here. Now come to our problem. See here, let me write this x equal to 2 and z equal to -2. How to generate these infinite planes here? Let us take our regular coordinate system. Here, this is our z-axis and this is our x-axis, y-axis, and this is what an z-axis. Now I'm going to draw x equal to 2 meters or x equal to 2 constant surfaces. X equal to 2 means this is x equal to 1, this is x equal to 2. By keeping x equal to 2 as a constant, what I am doing is that y is varying, listen carefully, Rabav, z is varying, y is varying, z is varying. Finally, we can generate an infinite plane. This is what? X equal to 2 amma. Similarly, we have to draw z equal to -2. Z equal to -2 means what? Z equal to -2 means it will be in which axis amma? Negative z axis. So this is z equal to -1, this is z equal to -2. Such that we should draw here. So let me draw. So by keeping z equal to constant, which is varying, y is varying, another one which is varying, Rabab. Another one is which is varying.
X is varying.
Yeah. X is varying like this. In this fashion also it is varying. X is varying. Y is varying. X is varying. Y is varying. X is varying. Where these two planes will intersect? Where these two planes can intersect here? These two planes can intersect at this particular point. So let me take another color. Don't confuse. I will give a conclusion and I will give a shortcut how to remember this. This is intersection. This is the what? An intersection. That means if you give x equal to 2 and z equal to -2 amma. So actually in Cartesian coordinate system, how many coordinate variables are there? X comma, y comma, z. Okay, 3 coordinate variables are there. So in the given data, he has given x and he has given z. What is missing here? What is missing? Which coordinate is missing in this?
Y coordinate.
Yeah, y coordinate is missing. Okay, the conclusion is that, so whatever the coordinate which is missing in this data, right? Y coordinate is missing. The intersection of these two constant coordinate surfaces results in a line. That line should be parallel to that particular axis. That line should be parallel to that particular axis. So in this case, this is the line. So this is the line. This is the line, and this line is carrying how much current here? 5 ampere current. And in which direction he has given? In which direction? It is in positive y direction. It is carrying the current in positive y direction. Suppose, and if I give the location of this infinite conductor as like this, suppose if I give y equal to 5 meters and z equal to 3 meters. So obviously the intersection of this is one constant coordinate surface and this is another constant coordinate surface. So the intersection of these two constant coordinate surfaces results in a line, and that line should be parallel to which axis? You should respond. That line is parallel to the resultant line is parallel to which axis here? Which is missing in this?
X-axis.
X-axis. Very good. So any doubts in this? You have to locate that infinite conductor in a coordinate system. Then only you can solve the problem. Otherwise, our problem will be wrong. So if anybody have any doubts, you can ask here. Akshay, are you there? Akshay is not responding, and another one is what? 59 is also not responding. I noted those numbers. I won't give the attendance for those numbers. Till he is not responding. And 259. He is also not responding. 274. Akhil Chari. (274) is also not responding. What these people are doing, just simply log in and go away to their own works. 260. So remember that I won't give the attendance if you do like this.
Sir.
Yeah, tell me if x equal to 3 and y equal to 4, what the intersection will give? X equal to 3 and y equal to 4, the intersection will give you a line, right? And
Yes,
that line is parallel to which one? Wait, Chintan, చెప్తుంది కదా.
Z-axis.
Are you understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is somewhat confusing concept. Okay, we have to ask the doubts. Naveen Kumar, Prashant, 249. Noting those numbers. Yeah, if x equal to 3 and y equal to 4, x equal to 3 and y equal to 4, the resultant line is parallel to which axis? ఏమింటున్నారు మరి మీ క్లాస్? 249 వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా?
సార్ జెడ్ యాక్సెస్.
జెడ్ యాక్సెస్ ఎందుకు? వై? To admit this input into output side, to admit this input data into the output side, that depends on the selection of input. Okay, whichever coordinate is missing, listen carefully. In the given data, note down that point. In the given data, note down that point. In the given data, whichever coordinate is missing, write down. In the given data, write down as a note. In the given data, whichever coordinate is missing, whichever coordinate is missing, the given data, whichever coordinate is missing, comma, the resultant line the resultant line is parallel to the resultant line is parallel to the resultant line is parallel to missing coordinate axis. The resultant line is parallel to missing coordinate axis. The resultant line is parallel to missing coordinate axis. Okay. There can be two power inputs, and n selection lines. Selection lines here, and only one output. Okay. So this is the concept of multiplexer. So and we have seen the design of interaction of multiplexer. Now come to the problem here. 2x1 multiplexer design. Let us finish this problem. Next, let us go for the 4x1 multiplexer. How to design a 4x1? Same concept. See, now how the line is located in this case? How the line is located here? Line is located like this. Line is located like this, which is parallel to, and it carries a current of 5 amperes. Okay, and at x equal to 2, and come to the z equal to minus 20 కిందికి వస్తుంది కదా, ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది z equal to minus 2 here. At this particular point, what? X equal to 2 and y is unknown value. Let us make y equal to unknown value, and what is the z? Minus 2 only. So this is the source point, right? This is the what? Source point. Okay, y will be variable. I will tell y we have taken y as a variable. Now, what is the field point now here? What is the field point? Where the field point is located? Field point is located at
3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So 3 units along x-axis, 4 units along y-axis, and 5 units along z-axis. Here at this particular point, field point is there. So 3, 4, 5. So at this particular point P, we have to calculate the what? H here. We have to calculate the H. Now, write down the formula as it is an infinite conductor, and it is carrying a current in a positive y-axis. Positive y-axis means this is y-axis and it is positive y-axis. In this direction, it carries a current I. Now, write the formula. H equal to, what is the generalized formula? Tell me. 2 pi r into, 2 pi r into AL cross A perpendicular. AL cross A. From this we can calculate the in which direction the magnetic field intensity is exist. Okay, right? And A perpendicular equal to what? A perpendicular equal to this r vector by magnitude of r. Okay, and what is the AL here? What is the AL? It is the unit vector in the direction of which one? Chaptara?
Current direction.
Previously I have written, right? The formula I have written.
Current direction.
Yeah. AL is unit vector along the direction of the current, and A perpendicular is the unit vector in the perpendicular to the line towards the field point, and R is the perpendicular distance from conductor to the field point. And one more formula you can write here. A perpendicular equal to, write down A perpendicular. How to calculate A perpendicular? R vector by magnitude of R. Write down this one. Write down this one also. A perpendicular equal to A perpendicular unit vector equal to R by magnitude of R, such that you have to calculate. Now what is the R here? R is a perpendicular distance between a conductor and the field point. Now come to the point here. See, tell me in this problem, what is the field point here? Field point is 3, 4, 5. So field point is, you have to calculate H at this particular point P. Now we have to establish R value. What is the R here? A perpendicular distance. A perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance between field point and a conductor. So we already discussed about this in previous problem. How to establish a perpendicular distance here? These coordinates are fixed, right? This 2 and -2 coordinates are fixed. And what will be the source point such that this field point is perpendicular to source point. Field point is perpendicular to this conductor. We already discussed earlier. Can you guess? Can anybody tell me at what point of the source point, at what location of the source point, this value, this line, this perpendicular line is going to be established? Chaptara?
2, 4, -2.
Very good. Because we have already known these are fixed. X and Z are fixed. We can't change the X and Z values. X and Z values we can't change. Which can we change? Y can we change? So whatever the field point Y coordinate is there, we have to replace that Y coordinate value. So at that particular point, we can say that we established a perpendicular distance. Then the source point will be 2, 4, minus 2, 4, -2. Okay, just simply, I will give you a shortcut. The shortcut is, suppose x equal to 3 given and y equal to, let us say, 9 given in the data. X equal to 3 and y equal to 3. Okay, this is the which point? Source point. This is the source point. And the field point is given like this. 2, 7, 9, let us say. This is field point. While establishing the perpendicular distance, the source point will be what? The source point will be this x equal to 3 and y equal to 9 as it is. We have to write x equal to 3, y equal to 9 as it is. So x equal to 3 and y equal to 9 as it is. Which one should be Z value? Z value should be how much, Amma?
9.
Z 9. మీరు ఇవన్నీ డ్రా చేయాల్సిన పని లేదు. డైరెక్ట్గా ఏం చేస్తారంటే try to follow this trick. What is the trick? If you give x equal to 1, z equal to 5, like this. This is the source point. So with this, what we can form? 1, y, 5 we can form as a source point. The field point is given as 3, 6, 9. Okay, then to get a perpendicular distance, the y should be replaced by how much value here? How much value?
4.
4, sir.
3, 6, 9. ఈ కేసులో నేను చెప్తుంది x equal to 1, z equal to 5, y equal to replaced by 6. ఈ పాయింట్ నోట్ చేసుకోండి అక్కడ. Note down that point in your notebook. Write down. If x equal to source point, and if x equal to 5, y equal to 7 is the location of write down, is the location of line, is the location of the line, is the location of the line. What is this? This is the what? Location of the given line. Is the location of the line. Is the location of the line, and field point, and field point is right 5, 8, 9. 5, 8, 9. 5, 8, 9. Then to find out to find out or to establish a perpendicular distance R, then to establish perpendicular distance R, to establish the perpendicular distance R, the source point will be చెప్తారమ్మా 5, 7, who is missing here? Z is missing. Z is replaced by which value? Whatever the Z coordinate value in the field point, that should be replaced by a Z. Now tell me the Z value here.
9, sir.
9. So ఈ 2 points note చేసుకున్నామా, then we can solve this problem very easily. First point is, the given line is parallel to which coordinate? Whatever the coordinate which is missing in the problem, the line is parallel to that particular axis. Second point is that, while establishing the perpendicular distance, whatever the missing coordinate is there, that missing coordinate is replaced by field point Z coordinate value. So based on this note, here tell me here in this problem which he has given here, the field point is 3, 4, 5, and the source point is given as 2, y is missing, right? 2, y, z is -2. Now the y is replaced by which one? We have to see the field point location. What is the field point? In the field point location, what is the y coordinate value?
4, sir.
You have to replace with the 4. Yeah, I hope it is clear to everyone. Anybody have any doubts, you can ask. So now let me finish this problem. And the same concept will be applicable in electrostatic fields also. In that also they give 2 constant coordinate surfaces, and they may ask calculate the electric field intensity due to that infinite conductor. In those also we have to use the same concept. This is conductor which carries a 5 ampere current in positive y direction. This is X and this is Z. This is origin. Okay, na? And the field point is here 3, 4, 5. Yeah, to establish the perpendicular distance. This is what a perpendicular distance. What will be the source point? 2, 4, -2. So this will be source point and this will be a field point. So we can draw a perpendicular distance here. So this is nothing but a vector R. This is what? Vector R. And once we find the vector R, if you take a magnitude. Now tell me the vector R here. By using these points, tell me the vector R. How to find the vector R? By drawing the position vector from origin to this, and by drawing the position vector from origin to this, which is final point. Field point is final and source point is initial. Now tell me the final position vector here. 3 into Ax, as it is given in Cartesian. 3 into X plus 4 into Ay plus 5 into Az. Now tell me the position vector of the source point. Chaptara? Tell me the
2ax plus 4ay.
2ax minus 4ay. So plus normal ga radamandi. 2ax plus 4ay minus 2 into az. Now if you multiply with the minus, this becomes minus, and this becomes minus, and this becomes plus. So let me tell me the resultant value. 3 into 3 minus 2, 1 into ax. Next, chapandamma. This 4 and 4 will get cancelled out. Next, 5 and 2, 5 plus 2.
7 is it?
7 AZ. This is what? R here. This is R. And what is the R? R is perpendicular distance. What is the R? Under root 1 square plus 7 square. That will be equal to how much? 1 plus 49. Then root 50 is the perpendicular distance. Okay, and we calculated the R here, which is nothing but a perpendicular distance. This distance is nothing but how much? Root 50 mm. Okay, that distance vector can be calculated by calculating the position vector of the field point as well as position vector of the source point. Okay, now I equal to, sorry, H equal to I. Let us substitute all these values. What is the I here? I equal to what?
5 amperes.
2 pi r AL cross A perpendicular. AL cross A perpendicular. So I equal to 5 amperes. 5 divided by 2 pi into root 50 into what is the A? What is the AL definition? Tell me the AL definition here. What is the AL which I have given earlier?
Sir, your voice is not clear.
Okay, now what is the AL here? AL is the ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుందా వేణు?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the AL in this case?
AY.
ఈ కేసులో AL, because the current is in the direction of which one? Positive y direction. Positive y direction means that will be AY only. So AY cross. What is the A perpendicular? Just now we have calculated. A perpendicular equal to what? Vector R by magnitude of R. What is the vector R here? What is the vector R? 1 into AX plus 7 into AZ divided by root 50. Let us substitute. AY cross AX plus 7 AZ divided by root 50. So which is equal to 5 divided by 2 pi into, so root 50 into root 50. How much, Amma? 50. Now AY cross, see here, AY cross AX, next enti plus AY cross AZ. Now so calculate this 5 by 2 pi into 50 value. Now tell me, what is the AY cross AX in Cartesian coordinate system? Hello?
Minus AZ.
Minus AZ plus, what is the AY cross AZ?
AX.
AX cross AY equal to AZ. AY cross AZ equal to AX. Then AZ cross AX equal to AY. Student. So this is AY cross AZ. AY cross AZ means AX only. AX.
Sir, 7 AZ undi.
Okay. So then the 7 into what it becomes here? 7 into AY into AZ. 7 into AX. Now tell me what is the 50 by 5 by 2 pi into 50? You can cancel out
0.01 sir.
entama 0.1
01.
minus AZ 7AX. So tell me the result final value. Multiply with the 7 into 0.01. That becomes 0.07 only, right? Into AX. Antena? 0.01 into. So this will be the what? Magnetic field intensity. Magnetic field intensity at the field point 3, 4, 5. Okay? Note down this problem one by one. If anybody have any doubts, you can ask. Solve the problem on your own. Otherwise, I will share the screen and you can take the screenshot. One by one I will share. You can take the screenshot for your reference. This is not first one. Take this screenshot for infinite conductor. Venu కనిపిస్తుందమ్మా ఇది for infinite conductor formula?
Yes, sir.
Take the screenshot of this. Next. Completed? Later you can note down this one in your notebook. Those who didn't write these things. This is the first screenshot. Next screenshot will be the problem. This is not the one. This is one explanation. Yeah, note down this. Take the screenshot of this problem. This second one. Take the screenshot of this second one. Third one will be this explanation. Third one will be this explanation. Take this screenshot of this. Next. This is the fourth one. Fourth one. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Jai Singh.
Yes, sir.
219. బాబు తీసుకుంటున్నావా స్క్రీన్ షాట్స్?
Yes, sir. తీసుకున్నా సార్.
After that, note down this problem in your notebook. Next, last one will be this. This is the answer. Answer is at the field point. At the field point, the magnetic field intensity will be, what is that value? 0.07 AX minus 0.01 AZ. So what is the meaning of this answer here? The magnetic field intensity is having the two components. One is along AX, another one is along AZ. Okay, na? It has the two components. It is in which coordinate system? Cartesian coordinate system. It is in Cartesian coordinate system, not in cylindrical, or it is in rectangular coordinate system. Okay, So with this problem is finished, and do the second problem. What is the second problem? Calculate H at.
Origin, sir.
Origin means 0, 0, 0. Then can you guess what is the source point to establish the perpendicular distance? Chaptarama?
2, 0, -2.
2, 0, -2. Very good. Such that you should select. Okay. So this will be a which point? Source point, and this will be a no. This will be a source point, and this will be a field point. Again, calculate a distance vector and calculate the distance from the distance vector, and calculate a perpendicular. Calculate a perpendicular. A perpendicular equal to vector r by